This song's called Imaginary Mile. It's so good to see you now. Wish it was under different circumstances. Leave it up to me for always taking chances. Girl, away for a while or for the day, but for just one imaginary mile. Each time you look my way, from across the room or a porch, through people laughing with tears in their eyes, you're still look hungry for a simple surprise. But girl, how they shine, so much that I wanna say, just to finally feel you smile was enough to make my day. But I'll leave my light on, or a candle in the window, and if the wind blows, lucky for the stars and the moon. I wish I could have given you, but God willing, you ever need a place to fall. Well, I hope he's been treating you nice, takes you places you always love to go, places you've never been. I hope he takes you to the show. You know I would if I could afford any kind of luxury. Well, I'd sell all the air in my lungs and buy you the sea. I don't mean to be that guy at the dance who's always cutting in, stealing the song, robbing the train again. This world can be such a mean and lonesome end. Well, I don't mean any disrespect, but if you could ever use a friend, I'll leave my light on, or a candle in the window, and if the wind blows, lucky for the stars, the lucky stars, and the moon. I wish I could have given you, but God willing, you never need a place to fall. Oh, I'll leave my light on, or a candle in the window, and if the wind blows, lucky for the stars and the moon. I wish I could have given you, but God willing, you ever need a place to fall. God willing, you. Wow. Thank you so much. A long time ago, I got on some pretty hard stuff. After a few months of just really going through it, decided I had enough. Told the guy I was getting it from that I was done. He started giving it to me for free. So I guess another probably another 2 weeks, I really had enough, and I just deleted his number and wrote this song. There's an empty pack of cigarettes on the table by my bed. I know I need to quit, but I just go and buy another pack instead. Might as well be dead. Can't afford to eat today, hell I could lose a couple pounds. I'm not hungry anyhow, and there's no way I could eat right now. 'Cause I ain't coming down. It ain't easy finding Jesus when the devil is always coming round. With my heart on my sleeve and a monkey on my back, the devil on my shoulder, he don't cut me no slack. Jesus on the other side, he don't always win. But every day I'm breathing, Lord, is another day I sin. These days I'm leaning toward him a little more. See, I told the devil I was on a different level, and I just won't stoop down to his. This is what he did. He said it's all in good fun, it might as well have been a loaded gun, and it didn't cost me a dime. It's so hard to find Jesus when the devil wants to keep you on his side. With my heart on my sleeve and a monkey on my back, the devil on my shoulder, he don't cut me no slack. Jesus on the other side, he don't always win. Every day I'm breathing, Lord, is another day I sin. These days I'm leaning toward him a little more. These days I'm leaning toward him a little more. Thank you. I don't think I've sang that song since we recorded it. Well, my buddy Garrett Bryan had most of this next song written. I jumped in and wrote a verse or two, a couple lines. We were living together in these little speck houses. We called them Easter egg houses because one was purple, one was lime green, and they had all faded. Well, one day they were getting ready to sell these little houses, and we called them Easter egg houses, you know, because they just look like Easter eggs. And the day they were painting ours this peachy salmon color, the sun was also setting behind us, and it was the same exact color. And I was like, man, that's mighty peachy. So I jumped in and Wrote a few lines in this song. This is called Sweeping Under the Rug. I'm over feeling bad again. Ain't never getting mad again. In other lives we both said forever is a long way, the future is a myth. And what's a sunset all alone, like nobody on the telephone. Stillness ringing through my bones. Well, isn't it a mighty peachy atmosphere? You're falling for another cat, somebody in a new felt hat. Kick me while I'm on my back. Shame on me. Sweep it under the rug, or lock and load, rock and roll. If there's any more love you got, I want some. Driving in a dirty car, wasn't planning on going far, or even wondering where you are. A million miles ago, now I'm standing in the yard. I knew that it would hit me hard to see another lover playing cards through the window in the rain. Sweep it under the rug, or lock and load, rock and roll. If there's any more love you got, I want some. Hot and sweaty reaction, leave a bruise. Read all about it in the front page news. Sweep it under the rug, lock and load, rock and roll. If there's any more love you got, I want some. Sweep it under the rug, lock and load, rock and roll. If there's any more blood left, I'll overflow. Lock and load, rock and roll. If there's any more love you got, I want some. Sweep it under the rug, lock and load, rock and roll. If there's any more love you got, I want some. I want some. I fell in love once on a one-night stand. She never even knew. We watched the sunrise in the backyard, kissed in the glowing dew. The way the morning shined in her hair, I never will forget. It was auburn and rays of indigo, turned a pretty shade of red. It wasn't a fever dream, but I had a fever just the same. We sang every song the moon would allow. Couldn't wait to get inside the house. There's some things I never told her about. I wish I was holding her about before we closed down the bar she worked at. She took away my keys. I never did see that spare bedroom she told me I could sleep in. Sometimes it's so hard not to think about. I'd do it, but it's tough. The other night she came up behind me, wrapped me in a big bear hug. I didn't so much as choke on my bourbon, if that ain't love. It wasn't a fever dream, but I had a fever just the same. We sang every song the moon would allow. Couldn't wait to get inside the house. There's some things I never told her about. Wish I was holding her about now. We sang every song